shakeout.
Hello, Chief Combat Officer here. I'll pass on strategic information throughout the match. Good hunting.
They're capturing my heart right about now.
Don't get sentimental on me, Bear.
Enemy took point Delta. Enemy took point Alpha.
Run!
Straight's right.
Another dead champion.
When death smiles at you, it's best to smile back.
Point Beta is ours.
Now go out there and get it done.
Enemy took point Charlie.
What they're concerned about right now is the shape of the team.
There's rust in the gears. They change up the comp, they'll be just fine. Let's give a nice big shout out to our sponsor, Magnuson. Pure stopping power. They need to get red off the line, force them to improvise.
That'll get them out of their comfort zone and let them wiggle their way back into this match.
Point Delta is ours.
Kings, they go down in a hail of bullets. Locked and loaded. Taking damage. Ooh, looks like someone needs a revive.
Point Charlie is ours.
Wake up and smell the coffee.
We've taken the lead.
Oh, a new birth of energy.
Yes, they take the lead. Back in business.
Enemy stole point Charlie. The enemy is in the lead.
I anticipate things starting to change.
They have already. We're looking at a lead shift. You don't want to equate activity with achievement.
Getting kills is nice, but it won't necessarily win you the match.
Exactly. There's a lot to focus on down there, like catching and holding points, working the assists, keeping your friends on their feet.
And it's the great teams who can do it all and have fun doing it.
Slides left, run away! Getting hit, somebody bit the bullet.
Oh, they bit off more than just a bullet. Now go, go, go!
This match is coming apart at the seams.
This is a difficult spot to find themselves in. They need to slow this game down. Knocks him out of the air.
Now they're the mayor of Bullet Town.
Now it's time to destroy. defense. See what's holding them up.
Oh, they're trying to fight back and be aggressive. They're just having trouble finding their footing. Their struggles may continue and start to bite them.
Word. It's looking that way.
Enemy store point Delta.
Play ball!
More champions on the point, the faster they can capture. Swinging.
Taking damage?
The gloomy shade of death.
Always unfortunate. It is time for the halftime showdown. In standoff, you've only got one bullet, but every kill awards you another.
Be careful though, you only have one life. What did you do as a drone, Lynn?
I'd mostly try to mess with the opponents. What about you?
I'd always try to do 360s and barrel rolls, drone jousting, that sort of thing. Sometimes I'd watch bugs.
You're a strange cat, Bear. That's why I keep you around.
I knew there had to be some reason. End game.
A nice little crossover.
Stay loose and light, love the fight.
They'll dust themselves off and try again.
That hurts. Fuck! Well, it's the thought that counts. Meadow Industries wins the halftime showdown.
What a victory.
You got a grievance, Lynn?
Me? I'm happy as a clam.
Well, somebody's not. Let's get to the grievance of the day.
Empyrean claims that when Meadow sent them a shipment of walnut wood, it was infested with woodworm.
All right, partner. Gotta pay some bills. Today's grievances are brought to you by Colashaw. You can't live if you're dead. The defense in this match so far, wow! It has been so dominant. Both these teams refuse to give up a point without a fight.
They are a strong-willed wall. They know how to set up around a point and hold on tight.
You can see the effect it's having on the other side of the field. They're working overtime to try and break through.
Makes for one hell of a show, though, doesn't it?
I do love to watch them fight for it.
Empyrean's point.
Enemy took point Charlie.
There's a dirt nap.
Call that a dirt slumber. Get back in the action.
Enemy took point Delta.
Straight left.
Taking flak. Was that a pistol kill?
Go forth and come.
Enemy took point Bravo. You are the last one standing, your strike team. Be careful.
Live rounds.
Oh, there's nothing like a fresh uniform and a full clip to put you back on top. This match is starting to get out of hand, and it's looking worrisome.
They'll need to get out of these traps and fight back into the lead.
Then they need to start now.
They'll want to get to the next point right now. Start looking ahead.
Then they can slow things down because the red team is starting to roll.
Enemy stole point Alpha.
Don't take any crap from those other champions.
Pay the bills. I'm actually a professional.
This is turning out to be a good match here at Meadow Pastures, isn't it?
Oh yeah, we're going against the grain today. Taking damage. So many bullets, so little time. They trade kills. Now go out there and mess him up. Meadow Industries takes the win. Looks like Radiant Horizons is going to be bombing some endangered trees.
Pretty good numbers for both these teams, I'd say.
It was a close match the whole way through.
That match got away from Blue Team, and it happens.
Yeah, sometimes you just can't find your rhythm.
We need to take a second to say congratulations.
Here's our Employee of the Match. What an amazing achievement.
This was an excellent showing from both teams. I had a blast watching them duke it out.
Today's post-game stats brought to you by ZDI, a sight to behold. Hello and welcome to another exciting match of Combat Champions. I'm Lynn Harvester.
And I'm Big Bear Elston. Tonight, we're coming to you live, courtesy of the CMA.
This is sure to be a litigation by bullets, an executive decision.
We want to take you on this journey with us tonight, this wild and crazy roller coaster we call Combat Champions.
My, you're in rare form, Bear.
Oh, I just got a feeling tonight's gonna be a good one.
You're quivering.
I am. I'm just very excited. I think this roster is prepared to shock the world.
Your energy is contagious. You're making me giddy. How's about we get into the action?
Yes, please. All aboard.
Buenas. Chief Combat Officer here. I'll be providing key tactical information throughout the match. Muévete! Enemy stole point Bravo. Enemy stole point Delta.
You're feeling it. A deep one.
1-for-1 trade.
Hardcore.
Enemy took point Charlie.
The more champions near the point, the faster the capture.
We've captured point Alpha.
Whoever's calling these plays, they're doing so like a coach.
You got that right, Bear. Assess things each and every match, play for here and now, and let yourself have some fun.
When they find themselves falling behind, it can be hard to remember to loosen up. They do need that fun and that fluidity to get back in the groove. Let's get back to it.
Keep an eye on social media for tonight's sponsored raffle, brought to you by Nano Pack. Nanites that bite back.
Tell me, what does your offense need to settle into it right now?
Communication is key. Choose a target and agree on it. Go from there.
Enemy stole point Alpha.
Destroy those barriers. Create your own path. That's what they're there for. It could be really rough for them to get through this.
The points aren't in their favor, but there's plenty of options for them if they can just get pointed in the right direction. Capture! Sign seal delivered!
Enemy took Point Bravo.
And a shout out to today's sponsor, NanoPack. Nanites that fight back. What a steal by Ascension.
We read you loud and clear.
Catching shells.
That's unfortunate.
That's a lot of things.
Taking flak. Worm food.
Rejuvenated by science.
Five rounds. Was that enough bullets, do you think?
One more time. Feel it. Usually what the tendency is to tense up, play it safe.
Yeah, and that's the last thing they should be doing right now.
Yeah, they need to breathe through this and get back to the good parts of their game and they'll be just fine.
They want to try and suffocate them with this broad base control.
If they keep their foot on the pedal, now that they have this advantage, they will T-bone this arena. Sneaking in.
They're ready for more.
You know, some of the best champions I used to run with, they never fought the game. They went with the game, not against it.
You can waste a lot of energy fighting the game, but the greats will tell you to loosen up, find the wave, and ride it all the way home. Getting hit.
Another champion falls.
From dust to dust.
Open for business. Arcing out. That was a lot of bullets. Vesperium oil captures the fueling station.
Revived and rejuvenated.
They're feeling it. This lead gets blown right open.
They need to make sure they can keep up with this pace. Get back in the action.
This costume is so heavy. It's claustrophobic in here. I'm freaking out.
You're the last standing in your strike team. Watch your back.
Time to head on over to the halftime showdown.
It's rockets only, and you only have one life.
So you better be careful because the last champion standing wins.
And don't forget, you can capture the objective to win the round early.
Vesperium Oil wins the halftime showdown.
What a show!
Let's have the grumble of the match.
Ascension filed a grievance against Vesperium concerning the cost of pollution cleanup near the facilities. Ascension acquired the site from Vesperium last year and claims the severity of the spill was not disclosed prior to sale.
Today's grievances are brought to you by Galvanol. Feel like a lucky punk with Galvanol. Both of these teams, respectfully, they had some good plays in there.
Because of that coordination, nobody had a significant hold in this game whatsoever. It's just been slowed down by the fact that nobody's willing to relent.
Where do we go from here? What does the second half look like?
One of these defenses needs to be shaken off. If they continue along this path, this is going to be a long, hard round for everybody involved. I love how these obelisks take on the personality of whichever team captures them. It's the little things, the CMA's attention to detail. It's wonderful.
Nice move there. Impossible shot.
We have captured Point Delta.
Hit the deck! This time, I want to hear some chin music. Slides right. Another one bites the dust.
They're chomping the dust right now.
Enemy stole Point Bravo.
They're hot and bothered and ready for combat.
Point Alpha is ours.
Tonight is free oil night. If the home team wins, head on down to your local refinery, turn in your ticket stub, and get a quart of oil on the house.
You might want to tell them you're rooting for Vesperium. God, I wish they had this deal back in the day.
You and me both. They may be asking a lot of a young team here.
Yeah, and finding different ways to handle every single match is going to be an uphill battle for these newer champions. The jumper. I want to see focus. I want to see grit. I want to see determination.
Well, those red helmets are making it difficult for them.
They're starting to get worried. They're probably going to start playing a bit more aggressively to compensate.
And putting themselves in vulnerable positions just to make some headway.
And it's a risk, but it could work.
Enemy took Point Alpha.
We really appreciate everyone who tuned in to tonight's match. Thank you for spending the evening with us.
The deal just went through. Don't lose faith. We've seen them come back before.
This is where we really get to know this team. How do you break in? How do you set up? Can you come together and get back in this game?
They can, I'm sure of it.
Enemy stole Point Charlie.
Shut that kill streak down. Good night.
We've captured Point Echo.
Tonight's Respawn's brought to you by ZDI. Set your sights on victory. Now they're the mayor of Bullet Town.
Enemy stole Point Alpha.
Let's go, go, go! My friend Barbara told me that if she was competing in Combat Champions, she would just raid the gift shop and hide.
My kind of thinking. What'd you say?
I reached for my Radiant Horizons thermal mug in my Vesperium oil tote bag and told her I'd never had such a thought.
What can they do to change this storyline?
They know what they need to do. They need to loosen up and have a little fun and take some risks.
I agree. This isn't the time to truncate their reach.
Here we go again.
That hurts. Oh, no. Say it isn't so.
Enemy took Point Alpha.
Respawn!
Capture the obelisk to lock down a new spawn location.
Taking flak.
It looks like another point in the bag.
They keep this up, there won't be a point left to take.
Enemy took Point Charlie. Point Beta belongs to us.
Watch out for metal detectors, they are loud.
We've taken the lead. Well done.
The pacing is so important here, it very much dictates the way they want to play.
And you can see how things change quickly, and you can make those comebacks. Another champion gives up the ghost.
It's a ghost fire sale right about now.
Go out there and have some fun. Shut down the kill streak.
Careful, strike team is down.
A lot of balance in their game, very few hiccups.
They know how to keep their best foot forward.
Taking damage, go out with your boots on. Feels like the next few minutes could be decisive.
They had better be.
Enemy is in the lead.
Back in business.
You're the last one standing in your strike team. Be careful.
Getting hit, so many bullets, so little time.
Now's your moment.
Charges forward.
Point Delta is out.
Taking damage. Got the headshot.
Another assist.
It's easy to get kills when everyone's shooting at the same target.
Got that right.
Five rounds.
Someone's killing time out there, but not in the traditional sense.
Not traditional at all. This match will be over soon.
Well, let's see what they can do this time around. Taking damage. Wake me up before you go!
Belly up.
We've taken the lead.
New outlook on this match now.
And a positive one at that.
Once more, under the breach. They're feeling it.
Enemy took Point Bravo. This match is almost over. Enemy stole Point Alpha. Enemy took the lead. We've taken the lead. Well done.
Perfect timing.
Can you believe it? This match comes down to a tiebreaker.
In sudden death, the first team to capture the obelisk wins. But be careful. You only have one life. Locked and loaded.
Blown away!
Objective marked. We read you loud and clear. Enemy there.
The Spirium Oil wins the match! Well, Ascension's just going to have to live with that bad deal.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves.
Yeah, it was a match for margins. You get the feeling it could have gone either way at any moment.
But the chips fell where they fell. Well, it's a loss for blue team, but it's not the end of the world.
Oh no, this shouldn't get them down. They played hard and played well. Sometimes that's all you can do.
Congratulations to the employee of the match.
Bravo!
I've been on the edge of my seat since this match started. What a riveting performance from both of these teams.
Today's post-game stats brought to you by Ascalapico.
Good evening, and welcome back to another exciting matchup here on Combat Champions. I'm Big Bear Elston.
And I'm Lynn Harvester. Tonight, we're coming to you live, courtesy of the CMA.
Yes, indeed, this should prove to be a devastating display of corporate carnage.
Can you picture a more perfect matchup?
Nope, not me. These two have been itching to get back in the arena.
So what should we be on the lookout for?
Today, we're going to see pacing come into play. Whoever controls the pace controls the momentum and can establish an early lead.
Okay, so we're gearing up for a real knuckle duster. Let's not waste any more time.
Chief Combat Officer here. I'll be providing key tactical information throughout the match. Vamos a ganar.
The Gravediggers have their work cut out for them today.
You got that right, partner.
Looks like they're ready for more action.
Enemy took point Alpha.
Air kill.
Getting hit.
Watch out for snipers!
Hooray for science! Now go get some. Strike team down, looking for a revive.
Now, an important thing to point out here is the way they don't let this little speed bump dishearten them.
Sure, just listen to their team leadership and you'll see why. They get lots of credit for changing that culture and holding everyone accountable.
One thing that we're going to learn is how do they respond when they're on the back foot? Because because there haven't been that many occasions when they've been pushed back.
Not to this extent, no. But you're right, we're sure to see what they're made of if they want to stay in it.
I think they do.
There's two shooters aiming at the same target.
Yeah, that'll make taking down an opponent a lot easier.
Taking flak. Cuss word.
Get back in the action.
We've captured Point Alpha.
When a barrier gets in the way, destroy it.
Very little room for error on a shot like that. That hurts. They're getting so much attention it leads to a wide open shot.
Trying to keep this team pointed in the same direction is proving difficult.
I think they're kind of caught off guard a little bit, so I can't blame them.
Let me give a nice big shout out to our sponsor, Adalia Farms. Eat, drink, and be dairy.
Flying headshot.
Check the spread on that shotgun.
You're the last standing in your strike team. Watch your back.
Kick the bucket. Let's get right back to it. Getting hit.
Get over it. Feeling it. It's a kill fest out there.
I'm worried you and I might be next. You can do it.
Oh, maybe this is what's up.
We've seen them get out of this alive before.
Well, they've been able to fight out of it a couple of times, but you make those mistakes to get into these situations, you're eventually going to pay the price.
Yeah, that's what they're doing right now. Capture the obelisk to lock down a new spawn location. Controlling the flow. Shut that kill streak down. Just in time with the assist.
They'll need to make something out of nothing here.
I'd love to see that capture percentage go up a little bit. That'd help. Now Ascension has it.
Enemy stole Point Alpha.
sweating bullets. What is this?
They'll need to make some big changes if they're hoping to catch back up on points.
Catching shells. What had been a great run forces them to wake up a little bit.
This is a near impossible task. Emphasis on near.
They got it. They just need to show a little hustle between points.
Until the end. Destroy the competition.
Rising and hitting. Sprinting. Slides right. Fear the pistol. Respawned and ready to rock.
Max range. 5 rounds. Play ball.
Enemy stole point Bravo.
This round is almost over.
Let's head on over to the halftime showdown.
In standoff, you've only got one bullet, but every kill awards you another.
Be careful though, you only have one life.
For a while there, I was friends with the ammo guy. So I'd go into the round with a pocket full of extra slugs.
Well, there you have it, folks. Big Bear Elson admitting to cheating live on the air. Where do you get the courage?
Well, it takes courage to cheat, Lynn. Anyway, once he retired, the gravy train was over and I had to go back to losing all the time.
Nah, of course you did.
There's the enemy.
Keep those eyes on a swivel.
2 minutes remain. Focus up. Objective marked. Enemy there. There's the enemy.
This area is out of bounds.
Enemy there. We read you loud and clear.
Mysterium Oil wins the halftime showdown.
Expertly played. Got the grievance of the day?
Got it right here.
Well, Ascension is claiming that Vesperium's chemical runoff has gotten into one of Ascension's mines and contaminated a large shipment of iron. All right, partner, I pay some bills. Today's grievances are brought to you by Idalia Dairy Farm. Cheese made to breathe.
Tell me, Bear, what is it you say about competition? Sometimes it's the only thing that can make you better.
Oh, absolutely. There's nothing like a good rivalry to get you into gear.
Okay, so tell me, what have you liked about this offense tonight?
They seemed to be fairly cohesive in round one and sharing the space. They weren't really worried about who had the point. They were more concerned with making proper reads. Quick reads and reacts on offense have been the key to their strategy.
Watch the snipe. Back in business.
A lot of good team play.
Everybody's getting in on the action.
They like you. They really, really like you. The more champions on the point, the faster they can capture.
Objective marked.
Duck, flanked. seem like a team that gets very affected by falling a little behind.
Oh no, I think this will be a far more even matchup than we've seen so far.
Boy, the art department really outdid themselves with the fireworks.
It's the people behind the scenes who make this happen as much as the champions we're watching now. That's for darn sure. They're out of bounds.
Enemy took point Bravo.
Feeling it. Big exit.
Now go out there and get it done. Getting hit. Jumping.
Enemy took point Alpha.
Impossible shot.
We read you loud and clear.
Taking damage. Things have gone from bad to worse.
This is the largest deficit so far.
So fourth and conquer. I hear the team who designed this CMA arena wanted it to feel like an all-out brawl, a real Royal Rumble. And I'd say they're happy with the result.
Unlike the other arenas, the CMA Stadium was designed end-to-end entirely for combat.
And it shows. What with all the toys and traps and mayhem, it sure is one of my favorite places to see them fight.
Oh, same here.
Now get out there and have some fun. Feeling it. Sniper rifle to the dome. You got this!
Objective marked.
Vesperium Oil has won! Looks like that iron is gone for good.
Here are the stats for the matchup.
Lots of quality assists.
A decisive loss. They couldn't generate much of anything in that match.
Yeah, sometimes that's how the chips fall. You do what you can, you take the L, you move on. Next time, they'll take home the W.
Amen. Congratulations to the employee of the match.
Well done. Very well done.
What a stellar matchup, and indicative of where these champions are headed for the rest of this season.
Today's post-game stats brought to you by CDI, a sight to behold.
We saw how effective this offense was early in the match.
Oh yeah, that was a fast climbing scoreboard. They wanted points and they found them quickly.
It was impressive, I'll give you that. But I'm worried they'll run out of gas here in a second.
No, they've got enough of it left in the tank to make another show of it. Keep an eye on both of these offenses and you'll be pleasantly surprised. Get on up!
I love how these obelisks take on the personality of whichever team captures them. It's the little things, the CMA's attention to detail. It's wonderful.
They thrive because of their outlook and energy.
Oh yes, they're upbeat, high tempo, and happy to be here.
Now that's a team you can have fun watching.
Point for Empyrean. Paving the way here for arena control.
They're definitely going to be confident now.
Blue team is feathering the nest by now.
And they are laying nothing but golden eggs.
Finding their lane,
Because I could not stop for death.
he kindly stopped for me.
Let's get back to it.
Enemy took point Alpha. Enemy took point Echo. You are the last standing in your strike team. Watch your back.
Taking damage. Was that enough bullets, do you think? Let's get back to the action.
Round the back.
You are the last one standing.
Every one of those barriers is destructible.
You are the last standing in your strike team. Watch your back. 2 minutes remain. Stay frosty. We've captured point Delta.
Dodging. Able to help out their teammates.
Dropping down from the sky.
Enemy stole point Charlie. Find ammunition.
Another battle, another point.
This match belongs to whoever is paying attention to the arena.
Careful. Strike team's down.
There's not a lot of time left on the clock.
Climb. Sprinting. Champion versus Mr. Bullet.
Mr. Bullet wins every time.
match is about to end.
Now get out there and show them what's up.
You are the last standing new strike team. Watch your back.
Here we go again. Looks like it all comes down to a tiebreaker.
In sudden death, the first team to capture the obelisk wins. But be careful, you only have one life. Assault in the house.
Looking for a revive.
We read you loud and clear. 2-minute warning.
Taking damage. Oh, they go down in a hail of bullets.
Objective marked. Grab the ammo.
Thankful Futures takes it.
Today's stats brought to you by the CMA. Nice numbers for the match.
Both these teams had a great showing.
That match got away from blue team, and it happens.
Sometimes you simply can't find your rhythm.
We need to take a second to say congratulations.
Here's our employee of the match. What an amazing achievement.
Great job, everyone. That was a fun little match to watch.
Today's post-game stats brought to you by Galvanon. Feel like a lucky punk with Galvanon.
Quite the bullet fest that was.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Combat Champions. I'm Lynn Harvester.
And I'm Big Bear Elston. Never miss out on the action. This is a live broadcast brought to you by the CMA.
Prepare yourself. This should be a hot one. Talk about an exciting head-to-head. These two have been itching for a rematch.
This comes right on the heels of several trades. They'll be going up against former teammates, which could add a personal touch to an otherwise bombastic display.
This is going to be massive, this is. There are a lot of little arguments that will be put to rest by the end of today's match.
Yeah, baby. I couldn't be more excited.
Heyo, Chief Combat Officer here. I'll be providing key tactical information throughout the match. Now giddy up!
They should be careful not to leave the play area.
The obelisk is one of those iconic CMA props that have been with us since the first season of Combat Champions.
The point has been captured.
They plucked that point like it was a right tomato.
Enemy took Point Echo. We've captured Point Alpha.
Moving around the side.
That was a sticky end.
I'll say, the other champs need to watch their step.
Let's get back into it. They're killing like 8 birds with one stone.
Soon there won't be any birds left.
Go cap some bases. Assess things each and every match. Play for here and now, and let yourself have some fun.
When they find themselves falling behind, it can be hard to loosen up. They do need that fun and that fluidity to get back in the groove. Hold the distance! Taking damage.
position.
You're the last one standing in your strike team. Be careful. You're out of ammo.
That hurts. Kill streak active. On the move. Accelerating.
Pistol power.
Packing shells. Welcome to the Bullet Factory. Welcome back. Shut down the kill streak.
You're all that's left of your strike team. Watch your back.
It's revenge time. Can they come back from this? How do you favor this team?
They've done this very well in the past. They've been the team that has come back from bigger deficits than this.
Chuchi Chachi Munga Cowabunga, what a match this has been so far.
Wait, what was that word you just said?
Chuchi Chachi Munga?
Is that a real thing?
Well, of course.
What does it mean?
Chuchi Chacha Munga, heck, it's more than a word, it's a way of life, a vibe,
You just made it up, didn't you?
I did not. Go on, give it a test drive.
Chuchi Chachi Munga.
Yeah, how'd that feel?
Felt good.
It's revenge time. Spinning. That hurts. Relocate. They go down in a hail of bullets. You just got a new lease on life. Excellent assist. Get on up.
Enemy took Point Delta.
This match is starting to get out of hand, and it's looking worrisome.
They'll need to get out of these traps and fight back into the lead.
Then they need to start now. Oh, this match is falling apart.
Nah, this is how it goes. There's gonna be plenty of back and forth before this thing is over. I love how these obelisks take on the personality of whichever team captures them. It's the little things, the CMA's attention to detail. It's wonderful.
Enemy took Point Bravo.
Burn in.
Somebody doesn't need their bucket list anymore.
Good one, Lynn. One more time with feeling. You know, I live in a city that Radiant Horizons flattened.
Really? What's that like?
It's pretty flat.
Right into that. Point goes to the blue team.
Taking points is easy. It's keeping the point that's the tricky part. Shut down the kill streak.
We've captured Point Echo.
I've seen champions punch a hole through a barrier and use it like a sniper's nest.
Enemy took Point Alpha.
Don't take any crap from those other champions.
We've captured Point Delta.
saga.
Point Alpha is ours. Enemy stole Point Bravo.
You don't want to equate activity with achievement.
Yeah, getting kills is nice, but it won't necessarily win you the match.
Exactly. There's a lot to focus on down there, like catching and holding points, working the assists, keeping your friends on their feet.
And it's the great teams who can do it all and have fun doing it.
2 minutes left. Stay sharp. There's the obelisk. Enemy stole Point Delta.
The team is looking for a revive.
Radiant captures.
Round 1 is almost over.
Good body control. Go get some.
Seconds remaining in the half.
Taken flag.
Flanked.
And we're back.
This round will be over any minute.
5 rounds.
Ooh, didn't quite make it out of that jam.
No, they did not. Always looking to pick up those points whenever they can.
Let's head on over to the halftime showdown. This is Rockets only, and you only have one life.
So go for broke, because the last champion standing wins.
And don't forget, you can capture the objective to win the round early.
Jump in front of that rocket.
We read you loud and clear. 2-minute warning.
They need to be careful not to leave the play area.
Objective marked. We read you loud and clear. Objective marked. We read you loud and clear. Objective marked. We read you loud and clear. Enemy there. Objective marked. There's the enemy.
They're out of bounds.
Radiant Horizons wins the halftime showdown.
nice get there.
I got the grievance of the day right here. Let's read it. Okay.
Vesperium claims that one of Radiant's demolitions caused a layer of shell to collapse at a Vesperium operation, causing massive delays and damage. Radiant denies the charge and states that it was a natural earthquake.
Today's grievances are brought to you by
Idalia Dairy Farms. Cow lactation for that wow sensation.
Hard to say how this is going to shake out. Both these teams are having a great show.
This is a very winnable game for either of them. Really, it's going to come down to defense here in the second round and who can hold on to points.
You're always saying they need to put their foot down. Well, I'm telling you, they must be listening.
It's about time somebody did. They keep it up, they may just walk out of here with the dub.
Enemy stole point Alpha.
Their team is looking for a revive. Flying headshot.
Enemy took point Bravo.
Capture the obelisk to lock down a new spawn location.
on the move. Making space.
The point is taken rather forcibly, I'd say.
It's like they had a grudge against that point.
They thrive because of their outlook and energy.
Oh yes, they're upbeat, high tempo, and happy to be here.
Now that's a team you can have fun watching.
Taking flak. How many bullets does it take? Go get some.
They're eating lead out there like it was candy.
Not the best diet for one's longevity.
Blue team really crowded the inside of that point.
It's easy to make a capture with positioning like that.
Let's take a moment to thank our sponsor.
Synaccurate. Go the distance with Synaccurate.
High active hands.
So solid in knowing where the target is gonna be. From downtown, a hail of bullets.
Tonight's respawns brought to you by Idalia Farm. Eat, drink, and be daring. Catching shells. Their control of the pacing. Now that is the key to tonight's game.
Yeah, you can thank veteran leadership for that. They've been here before, and they certainly know how to handle themselves.
Well, you know what they say. Love is a loaded gun and it shoots to kill.
What do you mean, Bear?
I don't know. It's just some song I got stuck in my head. I'll tell you what, they have the comeback factor. They're really good at getting back into the match.
They need to start strong, shut them down early so they don't have a chance to come back.
And we're back. Shut down the kill streak.
You're the last one standing in your strike team. Be careful.
Great hustle out there. Assist royalty. awesome. Catching shells.
Get back in the action.
Strike team needs a revive.
Assess things each and every match. Play for here and now, and let yourself have some fun.
When they find themselves falling behind, it can be hard to remember to listen. They do need that fun and that fluidity to get back in the groove.
Now get out there and show them what's up.
I just want to take a moment to thank everyone watching along at home. We're very happy to have you with us tonight. Taking flak!
One more time with feeling.
The more champions near the point, the faster the capture.
They need to get red off the line. Force them to improvise.
That'll get them out of their comfort zone and let them wiggle their way back into this match. 5 rounds.
Enemy took Point Delta.
Giving it their all.
We've seen them get out of this alive before.
Well, they've been able to fight out of it a couple of times, but you make those mistakes to get into these situations, you're eventually going to pay the price.
Yeah, that's what they're doing right now.
That hurts. Kill streak shut down.
Vesperium Oil takes it!
Well, with that loss, Radiant's got to be more careful about where they're setting off their bomb.
Let's see what the stat sheet has to say.
You can see it all right there in the numbers. That match got away from blue team, and it happens.
Yeah, sometimes you just can't find your rhythm.
We need to take a second to say congratulations.
Here's our employee of the match. What an amazing achievement.
What a wild match that turned out to be. I can't believe Vesperium Oil pulled it off.